What has happened is a clear failure of democracy, diplomacy. A clear failure of diplomacy, because...
On whose part?
Both. Both.
I mean, clearly, soldiers and diplomacy is like a paradox, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a paradox. However, interestingly enough, even ECOWAS itself, fundamentally, was formed by a group of military generals. 1974-75, General Yakubu Gawan, Lamizana, Sani Kunche, Nasimbe Yadima, Siaka Stevens, generally were all military guys that came into power and visioned the formation of ECOWAS and went around within themselves and created ECOWAS. So you can see, politicians were not really part of the project from inception. And so you have something that ordinarily one would have expected that the leaders of the sub-region should have done much more than what has just happened to sustain this. Now, withdrawal, it's something that is very difficult to assess or analyze. ECOWAS experienced this first in 2000 when Mauritania requested to withdraw from ECOWAS on reasons of sociological considerations, of non-ethnic mix that allowed them to feel free in ECOWAS and the rest of them. But I recall vividly in the year 2000 when they requested to withdraw, it became very painful because the staff members who were from Mauritania, when the day came for them to leave ECOWAS, all of us were crying. They were crying, we were crying for simply dislocating ourselves and, you know, saying bye-bye to someone you have been working with for a very long time. It
was amicable.
Well, it was amicable, but it still created a lot of problems. Because even in the nitty-gritty of a withdrawal, there are a lot of issues. And I can tell you, from the year 2000 up to today, there are still some issues lingering relating to that withdrawal.
Divorce, right.
Yes, because the money spent by ECOWAS in Mauritania and vis-a-vis Mauritania's investments in ECOWAS are still pending. There had been efforts to say, okay, maybe we will also want to come back to ECOWAS after some time. However, a lot of issues have been there. And then the new members that wanted to also join ECOWAS as a result of this movement are still there. Morocco is still in the wings waiting to say, look, we want to join. Chad, on the other side, in Central Africa, had indicated interest to join ECOWAS. So there is a lot of mix in all this. But this particular one, for them to emphasize that the withdrawal is with immediate effect, you can see the militariness in such an...
The writing, right.
Good, which means by today, Monday, the staff will ordinarily cease to be staff members of the commission, of the community. And this cuts across a lot of institutions. Abuja here was 3. So many other countries have plenty of institutions scattered all over the sub-region, and you have staff members from these countries who will surely be affected by all this.